Hey guys, what's up? This is Zimmy and Basis. The next Nickelodeon show I have for you tonight is Welcome Freshmen. Let's dig right into it. Welcome Freshmen ran from 1991 to 1993 on Nickelodeon. And this show is somewhat similar to Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide, but a little bit different because it's not more of a guide. It's just more of like a sketch comedy with real different things in the show, and of course it taking a different turn in season 3, but I'll get to that in a bit. So the first couple of seasons were basically like sketch comedy that followed a theme. It's almost random, kind of like All That, but a little bit different. And most of the sketches have to do with a tortoise named Mortis. He teaches children about safety. Why a tortoise? A documentarian named Mr. History, who talks about past generations of other freshmen that have come to the high school. The vice principal, Mr. Lipman, who basically who imagines himself as a stand-up comedian. And a student named Billy Cushman, who thought his appearance was occasional. The hell's wrong with these people? It basically provided not only a good example of how to behave, but also a good example of flatulence for farting. Like, what the hell? So each episode consisted of like 2 or 3 skits about the gang's misadventures, and they would have like 4 reoccurring skits. Like I said, like Mr. Lippman's, Mr. History, stuff like that. Now, of course, in season 3, the whole sketch thing just kind of was abandoned, and it now became just a sitcom comedy. And they became sophomores. How are you going to have a show called Welcome Freshmen if they're sophomores? If the main stars are sophomores. I'll get to that later. Anyways. So a few of the characters left, and they brought in new freshmen and apparently a junior. And then pretty much it just went downhill from there. And that was about it. So, okay. My opinion on how the show just like stopped running and shit. I could probably honestly guess and say like probably viewers, or probably because production. Because I mean, yeah, if you're gonna call it Welcome Freshmen, don't have the characters progress, past that. I mean, yeah, it's great, but you still got to keep it in that vicinity. But that's just my opinion on how I see it. Okay, so if the show were to come back on Nickelodeon, I could probably say Nickelodeon could pull it off, but the way Nickelodeon is right now with like sitcoms, like if you look at One Direction and all this other crappy shows that they're putting out now, it's like shit. So I'm kind of scared, but if they did do it right, I would love to see a whole new cast of freshmen, like since it's the 2000s and stuff, they could add like, iPhones and shit into this, and kind of like somewhat of a Ned's Declassified feel to it, but still make it funny and keep it true to the original show. Excuse me. And just keep it funny and simple and not none of that satire bullshit. So do the topics like sketch bullying, or smoking or whatever. But I don't know if they'll do smoking because it's a kid show, or teens or tweens, whatever you want to call it. So, but anyways, yeah. So, alright guys, actually no, before I end it, if they were to progress the characters, at least have a new cast of freshmen and still revolve it around the freshmen, but have appearances from the guys who were from the original show from the first season if they ever did brought it back. as sophomores. So anyways, alright guys, this is Emmy Basis. I talked to Nora Rented about Welcome Freshmen, and I hope y'all have a good day or night when you're watching this. Thank you.